We are doing some chill vibes and shiny hunting. I'm pulling up the stream. I need to get my competitive Pokemon out of the battle box or whatever because the event's over. I think I can receive rewards for it now. Should be under Battle Stadium rewards. I only played like 10 matches, and I won most of them because I brought Zacian, but yeah, it was... You can't... With my current software... What? That's fucking cringe. Come on. I am live right now, right? How long does it take to... How long is it going to take to update while I'm streaming? Oh, it's not a system update. It's... Okay, it's a software update. This is very fun. I'm using the latest version of this software. Then why... What? Okay. We're having some technical difficulties. How's everybody's day going? Let me know. Let me know how your day's going. My day's going pretty good. I'm just vibing. I finally got... So they rolled the fucking Google Music, like, MP3 player, basically, app into YouTube Music, and I thought that I'd lost all my stuff, but I'm just a boomer, and it was buried in settings, and I got it fixed. So that's pretty poggers. That's pretty poggers in the chat. For me, gamers. We're connected to the internet. Hopefully that doesn't slow down the stream really hard. I mean, I know it will, but we're going to disconnect as soon as we can. I just need my fucking rewards from this tournament. Can't receive it with your current software. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do then, but maybe it will be available later. Right now, I need to deregister my team from competitive. God, my boxes are a fucking mess. Okay, oh, I have to deregister from the competition. Okay, I'm not doing this right now. We're just gonna hunt for Staryu. Okay. I need a team full of homies that I can hunt Staryu with. And hopefully, we will find our shiny Staryu today. I'm not confident, but I'm hopeful. I think it could happen. We are past 500 encounters, so we just need to get up a chain of 25 to have the sort of maxed out chances of a shiny, which is very good. Yeah, we're gonna fly somewhere to heal up real quick, and then we will start the chill vibes and shiny hunting. Unfortunately, a lot of my competitive Pokemon are in a box right now, because of the event that is happening right now, which maybe I can... Let me see. Maybe I can, like, take myself out of the event now, because I feel like I thought it was over. And I want my BP. I want my bussy points. I'm sorry for that. You don't deserve that. Okay, my battle team has been unlocked. Previous competition results. 26.99. Okay, very cool. Okay. So I should now be able to get my reward. Battle Stadium rewards. Yay! Okay, it should just be the participation prize. I don't think they gave out any other prizes. I think it's just the 50 BP if you're participating. Yep, 50 BP. Sweet. You can spend that on important stuff. Mints, training items, whatnot. It'll help when the DLC comes out and I need to transfer up all of my legendaries from old games, but I want to use them competitively, so I'll need to change their nature. I can buy some, adamant mints, modest mints, maybe some mints for some bulkier natures. But yeah, we're headed toward the beach where we can catch Staryu, because that is the shiny that we're hunting today. We are picking up where we left off. Our last shiny hunt was also for Staryu, but it did not go so well. We got up past 500 encounters, but no shiny. So that's unfortunate, but I think we can make it up today. We got a team full of Pokemon ready to hunt shinies. So, oh, I'm still connected to the internet. Let me disconnect on the game, because that is going to slow down the stream significantly. Alright, we're back to local communication. Very cool. I always think the droplets hitting the ground are sparklies that have items in them for me. And I get sad when they're not. Ah, Malamar. Okay. Let's get right into it. Staryu time. I'm going to keep track so we know when we're at 25, and that's the maximum rate. This is 1. And of course our Pokemon are getting some experience as well. Ooh, this one's got an aura already. This is number 2. So yeah, I'm really fucking excited for this DLC to come out. It's what's getting me through my schoolwork this week. I need to do all my schoolwork early so that I can do the DLC like when it comes out. That's kind of what my girlfriend and I are going to be all over. I'm really excited for the raid dungeons that end in a legendary, and then the endless mode as well that's apparently going to be coming. That's going to be really fun. I'm very excited for that. This is Staryu number 3, I believe. Items on the ground. Oh, I forgot to post in the Discord. I'm so stupid. Give me a minute, guys. I will kill Staryus while I post in the Discord, but I feel real stupid. Okay, Alright, I posted in the Discord. Oh, we have a viewer now. Nice. Okay, so I made the post in the Discord, so people from there might come watch. Whoever is in the chat, feel free to say hi. What's bappin'? We're hunting for shiny Staryu. We're about 6 encounters in, I think, but we have over 500 lifetime encounters, so that rate is maxed out, and we're trying to get 25 in a row, so that rate is maxed out. And then we'll have the highest rate of shiny, and we will just keep encountering until we encounter a shiny. Yeah, so we're trying to run into Staryu after Staryu. Get that rate up. Prickle Rick grew to level 61. I regret that name so much. It was supposed to be ironic, and I just, like, I cringe so hard when I say it now. I mean, I guess I could change it, but I don't know what a better name for a Togedemaru would be. Doc in here, what's poppin'? We are still hunting for a shiny Staryu. That's what we're doing on today's stream. And when we find it, we're either gonna hunt for another one to get a shiny Starmie, or we're gonna move on to Noibat, which will be the next hunt. But yeah, those are the chill vibes. We're trying to find a shiny Staryu. We are past 500 lifetime encounters. Hype indeed. Poggers in the chat if you think we'll find it this stream. The last stream that I did shiny hunting was 2.5 hours, and I did not find one. But I got my chain up past 500, which is the highest lifetime. The highest your rate goes from lifetime encounters is 500, and then it's 25 chain encounters. Thank you for the poggers, Doc in here. We love to see it. I made the post in the Discord, so Mike is shoving everybody my way, which I appreciate. And hopefully we'll get our shiny Staryu this time. But if not, it's cool. I'll get to chill, have chill vibes. I think we're creeping toward 20 encounters at this point. The it's raining thing at the beginning is taking an extra second of our time each encounter, which kind of sucks. Steven's Little Gamers too. What's up, Mike? We are hunting for shiny Staryu. So we're knocking out Staryus over and over again until we get a shiny one. We are at about 530 encounters total between last stream and this stream. But our rate goes up every once in a while with how many encounters we get. At 500 lifetime encounters and 25 encounters in a row, you have the maximum rate. And we are past 500 lifetime encounters, and we are creeping toward 20 in a row, I believe, right now. So that's where we're at. Shiny Staryu looks baller as hell. After we catch shiny Staryu, we're either going to chain for another shiny Staryu to try to get shiny Starmie, or we are going to move on to Noibat, which is the next shiny I would like to hunt. I'm real excited for the second wave of DLC. It's coming out on the 22nd, which is this Thursday. And that I'm incredibly hyped for. Very excited for that. But yeah, until then, we're just doing chill vibes and shiny hunting. People in chat, let me know how your life is going. Let me give you life advice. Tell me what's happening in your life, what you're thinking about lately. Just talk to me. Tell me what's going on. I'm in school, like literally, like in class right now. It's a school day, going well. Good. Like, are you physically in class? Okay, that's good. Because coronavirus and whatnot. Don't want you to catch the crownies. Internet problems. Yeah. I feel that. I do not watch streams while I'm in my Zoom. I only have two Zoom meetings, like one for each of my classes per week, and I try not to do anything else while I'm in them because, I mean, it's a college class and, like, I need to know this shit. If it were, like, a health class or something, I probably would, but it's, like, related to my major. But I get plenty of time to stream. I'm taking less classes right now, and they're relatively lax as well. Oh, you can't log into school. Nice. The dog ate my modem. I mean, that's a valid excuse. I missed my last class, and the teacher was just like, don't worry about it, I'm going to post a video of it, because I didn't know when it was happening. My teachers are being super chill about the online class like requirements, because they know not everybody's got excellent internet connection, and like not everybody's like able to show up at the same time. Like other people have different responsibilities when they're not on campus, so they're being really understanding about it with my college. But hello to the 3 people watching. Feel free to use the chat function. Let me know what's popping. I would love to talk to you. I feel like we've hit 25 encounters so far. I play Hearthstone during most of my class except textiles. It's pretty legit. Nice. Very cool. But yeah, I will be pretty sad if we end the stream without a shiny Staryu. But that's what we're going for. It. We're hunting it. I like Staryu's shiny. I think it's really pretty. And we're past 500 encounters, so it'd be stupid to give up now. But yeah, being able to play video games during class is pretty legit if you don't need to know the stuff, but I need to know the stuff, so I do not play video games during my classes. As baller as that would be. Sometimes I have the bot playing Fire Emblem Heroes on my phone for me while I'm in class, but I don't have to look at it, so. Most of the work is outside of class anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's the way mine is too. Like, the one meeting a week for each class is pretty much just for asking the professor questions. And, like, all the actual work is sort of done on your own. Which, I mean, I kind of prefer it that way. I like being able to schedule myself. Like, this week, I can finish everything before Thursday, because Thursday is when the DLC comes out for Pokemon, so, like, I can make sure that I can spend all the time I want doing that, because my work is self-scheduled. Like, I get it all. I get all my work for the next week on Sunday. So, like, technically I could do it by Sunday night if I wanted to. Sunday I save for me and my girlfriend to spend time together because she's working and doing school too. But, like, I could do it all on Monday if I wanted to, which is really nice. I like that a lot. But yeah, I understand this kind of model does not work for everyone, though. I really wish that there was more flexibility in the way school work. Like, once COVID is over, we could, like, you could choose to either go back to, like, in-person school, doing some stuff in class and some stuff as homework, and not really getting to have your own schedule, because that works for some people. Like, I guess it's accountability or whatever, but I'm good at holding myself accountable for, like, class deadlines. Pretty well, and so I like having the flexibility of just getting all my work on Sunday and it being due the next Sunday. But I understand that doesn't really work for everybody. And I mean, I know, like, the materially, like, in terms of, like, me learning the material, I am suffering from online classes, because, like, it's just not, I'm not learning the material as well as I would be if I were learning this stuff in person. Yeah, we sure are knocking out Staryus right now. We're going to have to switch the Pokemon that's in front soon, because we're almost out of PP for moves that don't deal damage back to us, and that is no bueno. But hopefully we will encounter our shiny Staryu soon. Our rate is now maxed out. We are now at 1 in 512 for the shiny rate. So we should get one by the end of the stream. You know, we're going to be streaming for another 2 hours. The plan is to stream until noon, maybe a little bit after. And that should yield us a shiny, but you never know. We'll see. Yikes, that's still a lot. Yeah, no, I know, and that's where some of the fun in it comes from. Like, it's really cool to own a legit shiny because it is so rare, even when your rate is literally maxed out. But I don't know, I like it. I can check how many Staryu encounters we've done so far. Let me check the decks. 557 total. 557 lifetime encounters. And we're getting like probably between 2 and 3 Staryu encounters a minute right now. Which, in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty fast. I mean, it's worth it for sure, but 1 in 512 being maxed is crazy. Yeah, it's not great. This is the same rate as breeding for a shiny is. Which we might switch to, like, that might be what we do after we're done hunting for Staryu. Like, we could breed for something, if you guys want to see that. Like, we could try to breed for a shiny starter. I wouldn't mind, like, I don't know, a shiny Gurky or Scorbunny, or, I like Rowlet. Shiny Rowlet could be cool. Like, yeah, the rate isn't good, but, you know, it's shiny hunting. The rate isn't supposed to be good. I actually, like, I'm not sure what we're going to shiny hunt for next. Like, I know I said Noibat, and people wanted to see Noibat, so, like, if that's something people are interested in, we can. Me and Mike, I know, like, probably when we're done with our, community egg lock, we will probably shiny hunt Cramorant together. But yeah, community egg lock coming up. When we're done with our casual playthrough let's play of Pokemon Shield, we're going to be doing a community egg lock of Pokemon Sword, which is where we use eggs given by the community to Nuzlocke. The community sort of designs the Pokemon and the eggs for us to use in a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Sword. So that'll be fun. So you can head to the Community Eggs channel in the Discord to drop your own egg. Do you guys like horror movies? Mike loves them. I am a little piss baby, and I am too scared of them. I do not enjoy them. The Purge, I kind of enjoyed The Purge. It was interesting, like, politically, I guess. I like roller coasters. Like, that's how I like to be scared. Like, I know, like some people watch horror movies because they like to be scared. I don't like to be scared by horror movies. I do love roller coasters. But that's, like, my limit in terms of scary shit. What are some of your favorites? What would you say is a horror movie for people who aren't into horror movies? Or, like, a horror movie that will get me into horror movies? I like horror movies because I'm always like, get them. Jaws. Oh, I didn't know, like, Jaws really counted as a horror movie. Like, a good one I like is Freddy vs. Jason. My name is Freddy. Those are just, like, murder hackathon sort of movies, right? I like kind of, psychological horror movies. There was this movie, it had, I don't remember who the lead actor was. Maybe it was, like, Brad Pitt, but I know, Colin Farrell was in it. And it was this weird resort where people would check themselves into it, and they would have to find like a partner to marry by the end of it, and if they didn't, they got turned into an animal. Um, it was really fucked up. And he was like gonna become a lobster at the end of it if he didn't find a partner. So he and this woman who kind of hate each other, like pretend that they love each other so that they can not get turned into an animal, but she like wants him to get. It's weird. It might just be called The Lobster. That was a good one. I did not know that. I like Black Mirror. That's kind of horror. It's like horror light. It's like Twilight Zone. I like Twilight Zone and I like Black Mirror. But I guess the scary in those is a little more psychological than it is like literal. But I do love both of those shows. I really wish my advisor would email me back. I need to figure out if I need to apply for an extension to stay another semester and like what classes I need to apply for next semester. I hate the application process. I hate paperwork. I hate bureaucracy. I hate the like, turn in this paper late and you might get expelled kind of shit. It just really makes me nervous applying for classes and stuff. I don't know why. Just have a really general anxiety about that. Black Mirror is freaky. I'd consider it horror. Okay, yeah. Oh, well, okay, caveat. The new season of Black Mirror fucking blows. I don't think anyone likes it, so I don't think that's a hot take. But, like, previous seasons of Black Mirror, stuff like Metalhead, Men Against Fire. Men Against Fire was a fucking phenomenal episode. 15 Million Merits. Really good one. And it's, like, sort of like anti-capitalist horror, which is cool. I don't know if Black Mirror is like baby horror for people who like actually like horror movies, but I really love Black Mirror. I think it's great. Shut Up and Dance is a really, really, really fucked up episode. And the ending of it is like the most fucked up twist. Beautiful. Jaws, Get Out, Quiet Place. Quiet Place, that's dope. I liked Get Out. Get Out was a good movie. I guess I kind of forgot that was a horror movie. But yeah, I liked that one. I heard Bird Box was good, but I never watched it. I'm not like a movie buff. I really liked A Boy Erased, Beautiful Boy, Call Me by Your Name. Timothy Chalamet is awesome. Welcome to Marwen, the one with Steve Carell. That movie was really good. Seen The Mist. I do not know The Mist. Y'all are having a cool conversation about horror movies over there. I know Junji Ito. I've seen like clips from his movies and they seem really fucked up. Like really weird like body horror stuff. I like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Um, So we're still trying to find a shiny Staryu. Um, my will to do this is waning rapidly. I like shiny hunting is frustrating for me because it's like there's no guarantee of the payoff no matter how long you're doing it. Like I don't even mind like serious grinding, like a Professor Oak challenge, or like getting an egg up for a fucking like hardcore Nuzlocke. But like the fact that there's no guaranteed payoff for this stuff. There's no guaranteed payoff for shiny hunting. Makes it frustrating for me because I don't even know if I'm gonna get what I'm like working for, you know. Prickle Rick leveled up again. Or what is good, adorable gay Brian? We are still hunting for shiny Staryu. Didn't get one last stream. Probably won't get one this stream because my luck is butt cheeks. But we'll see. We're remaining optimistic. We are remaining optimistic. Have you finished Azteca yet? That's my question. Have you been able to finish Azteca? Oh, nice! Congrats. Yeah, I'm like a little bit into crystals, but I don't have a membership anymore, and I'm not gonna stream Wiz again until I get a new laptop battery, because my laptop can't be used while it's charging anymore, or it starts smelling like burnt rubber. So I have to, like right now it's just being used to stream the game, and it can do that for like 2.5 hours from a full charge to dying. So, um, once I have a new laptop battery, which I have to take it to my school to get it fixed, which like wouldn't be much of anything except, you know, COVID, and I'm not living on campus right now. Um, but once I can do that, I might start streaming Wiz again. I would also need to like buy some more areas, unless I would just be streaming like Gladiator and stuff, because I don't plan to buy another membership. But they also like they didn't do a crown sale this year. It looks like so. Might wait till a while. Was the movie Fantasy Island you were saying earlier? I don't think it was Fantasy Island. No, that name doesn't sound right. I think it might have literally just been called The Lobster. It wasn't cheesy at all. It was really like sort of, I don't want to say underacted. Like the level of acting was like exactly what it needed to be. It was a little understated in the acting. There wasn't a lot of like action scenes. It was like really sort of subdued to like add to the grim tone. Which one I'm thinking of? Yep, I found it. It's The Lobster. Yeah, that one was really good. My grandmother really fucking loves movies, and she finds like obscure good ones for us to watch. A Boy Erased is really good. Beautiful Boy. These aren't horror movies; they're just movies that we liked. But I like to go watch. There's this really neat little theater in Cincinnati. You probably know about it. That we go to watch movies, and sometimes we just get them. Um, Sometimes we just like rent them or whatever, but they don't have internet up there. But I love watching movies with my grandma, and one of them that we watched together was The Lobster. It was really fucked up. Like it kind of, I don't know. I was thinking about it for a long time after, and it gave me some nightmares. Colin Farrell, Rachel Weisz, Leah Seydoux were all in it. Yeah, I don't know why I thought the lead actor was Brad Pitt. I I don't remember who it was, but it was a very, very good movie. I'm halfway into Chrysalis. Nice. Yeah, I'm like just past the part with Div and Whiteheart, but I haven't played in like a few months. Like I said, I'm gonna get back into it when I have a laptop battery that works. I need to get it fixed, but I would need to take it to my school for that, so it'll be a while. But yeah, once that happens, I can grind Gladiator and stuff. Before then, but my plan is to eventually buy all the areas in the game because I'm not gonna play it like that. I'm not gonna play it frequently enough to want a membership. Has Berea had any outbreaks? There's like a few staff members who tested positive, but we haven't reached the threshold of positive tests for staff members to shut down the school. And everybody is observing masks and stuff really, like, religiously, so I don't think we've had any students contract it. I don't know. I don't live on campus. Or we haven't any on-campus students contracted. I don't know. I know they're taking everything super seriously, so that's good. But no, I haven't. I don't think any on-campus students have contracted it, but I don't live on campus. I'm trying to think of like people I actually know who got COVID. Like my friend's dad got COVID. I think that's honestly like the closest person to me to get it that I can think of. I know I haven't had it. But I mean, I've also been super duper careful, as is my girlfriend who I'm living with. Yeah, nobody in my family. Oh, my other friend's mom got it. Like two friends' parents. Those are the people I'm closest to who have gotten COVID. So. Well, that's good about no outbreaks. Yeah. I'm pretty happy about that. So, this morning, I was reading through the Pokemon VGC rule sets, like for judges of VGC tournaments, because I was just curious about how stuff functioned. And apparently, cursing is only a minor infraction. Like you can get a caution for it, which doesn't even get reported to the Pokemon Company or go on your record. But slurs are a disqualifiable offense, which I don't know. Personally, I think that's pretty based. Like it's up there with assault. Yeah, both of them recovered and are doing fine now. Back to work, I think both of them. So that's good. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I was just reading about like the weird specific rules for like when ties happen and how they check for the legality of your Pokemon. So like you can apparently like I thought you'd have to breed off of a Pokemon that you generated with Autobrock to use it in a VGC tournament, but apparently the Pokemon with Autobrock can be legal because Autobrock checks to make sure that they weren't like put in a ball they can't actually be caught in or something. So it like makes sure that the Pokemon is legal. So unless you genned it yourself and did something stupid like put an Aegislash in a Dream Ball, like that person did for Worlds, that one year, like you're good, which is like kind of insane to me. But yeah, the software for the legality checking is proprietary, but like people know how it works. That is pretty based. Well, yeah, I know, right? But yeah, I don't know. I wish there were in-person VGC tournaments again, because I might be going to some if there were. I miss getting to play the TCG. The Pokemon card game was fun as hell. I went to a couple nationals. Day 2, one of them. And I wish that, one that COVID weren't happening, but also that there were a scene where I lived, because that game is really fun. If only I lived in Japan. With all the real anime girls. I'm kidding. What happened if like a shiny Charizard just popped up like, hey, That would be pretty dope. The thing is, you can't tell if something's shiny from outside of battle in this game. You have to go into battle with it. But I promise you, if a Charizard shows up on this beach in the rain for some reason, I will encounter it and see if it's shiny. You have that promise from me. Oh God, we're so many. Hey, today we haven't even found a fucking shiny. We're gonna switch lead Pokemon to Butterfree. I really want to jump on the pack opening trend, but I don't have the money for it. That's fair. I mean, some of it pays for itself. Like, every few sets, there's, like, a randomly really expensive set because they put, like, a shiny Charizard in it or something, and those ones typically pay for themselves if you can get your hands on the product. Pack opening can be fun, and I guess it does get views. I would say it's not worth it for you if you don't play the game. And, like, for the money that you could spend on however many packs, like, for opening them, you could get a Switch and play this game. And stream it. Oh boy, does it. Yeah, no, I know it does. It's weird, because, like, content creators have been doing it forever, and then now that fucking Logan goddamn Paul bought a expensive old Charizard, it's, like, paying off for those people, which is cool, I guess, but it's also kind of insulting. That's why I want to get Magic. I mean, yeah, like, do some Magic Pack openings. Like, opening collector boosters is probably going to get you money, but those are, like, pretty expensive. They're, like, you can do a whole video with, like, 3 collector's boosters, but collector's boosters are, like, $10 a pop. But the collector boosters from the new sets can have, like, fetch lines and stuff in them, so... Logan Paul was late to the trend, too, even. Yeah, no, I guess it was, like, Logic who did it who was the first famous non-trading card person. Neither of which I can fucking stand. Logic's music is terrible, and he's so goddamn annoying. Like, I guess I have to like Logic more than Logan Paul because, like, at least he creates art, even if it's art that I think is, like, tacky and cringy and bad. Like, he creates art at least, so I have to like Logic more than Logan Paul. But I don't like either of those people having real estate in my head. I don't like spending time thinking about either of those people. I think they're incredibly cringe. I don't think that's a hot take. I think most people feel that way. But, yeah, not a big fan of either of those personalities. I need to finish the Pokemon Cube that I started building forever ago. That's what I need to do. Charlie, aka Moist Critical, has really taken over the pack openings on Twitch recently, from my knowledge. That guy is so fucking annoying. He also, like, he posts cringe about politics all the time when he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, I find that guy incredibly annoying. I've only seen, like, a few clips of him, but I don't know, he's just... I don't care for him. I find him quite annoying. The only content creators that I enjoy are Stevensville Gamers and The List. No, I'm kidding. But really, I haven't seen political stuff from him. Yeah, like, he was saying some shit about, I've heard a few really bad takes from him. One of them was about trans issues. And then one of them was about like crunch time for game developers and how it's okay because they signed up for that because it's their job and it's just a reality of the industry and they should stop complaining about it. Um, and the other one was about it was like SJWs in games, and that one was from a few years ago when everybody was jumping on the dumb Gamergate shit. Um, and he had some other bad take about like uh, hey guys, it's Mr. Beast, and today we're donating small streamers 200K. Yeah, that guy fucking is so goddamn annoying. His face is so like smug all the time, and like, what does he even do? He just like has money. That's his like content. Also, there was a pretty good album called Mr. Beast, um, and now it shares a name with him, and it was a pretty good album, and it's unfortunate. But yeah, no, I guess like Mr. Beast is definitely more annoying than probably Logic or Logan Paul, in my opinion. But what does that guy actually fucking do? Does he do Fortnite or something? Is he a Fortnite guy? Or does he like is literally his job is having money? Is he like a fucking Kardashian? No? No to which of those things? Does he do anything? The fucking streamers that I like are Vosh. I like Vosh. Well, he's banned on Twitch though. um, so he's on YouTube. He's a political streamer. I like Vosh. I like Pokemon Challenges. Jan. He's pretty cool. He does like Nuzlocke and stuff. He got famous donating. He hates Fortnite. What is his what content does he create that's not just about him having money? Does he create any content? Does he make art? Does he make something? Does he talk with people? Like, what does he do? Like, okay, like, at least he's not, like, and counting 2 million and shit like that. Then he got recognized for that and the PewDiePie stuff as well. Yeah, PewDiePie knows the shit out of me. And he's, like, the number one way to enter the fucking neo-Nazi pipeline for, like, shitty white teenagers. Gives money, does so much about it. He did the thing 20 Million Trees, talks to a lot of people, does podcasts, does a lot. Okay, yeah, he sounds like a fucking Kardashian. Like someone who just, like, makes money from being famous and having money. And it's just kind of a loop, but they don't actually have any talent. But yeah, PewDiePie is a useful idiot for Nazis. There's some really interesting. He gave $1 million to someone. Cool. Like, that's not a talent. That's not content. That's just like a thing he did. Like, I just don't. I don't get it. It's not. Why do you become a personality for that? You know. Uh, not for me. No. I gotta go, dude. See you later. Class starts. Well, good luck with your class. I hope it goes well. Take it easy. Yeah, like, fuck PewDiePie. That's true, but he donates to homeless shelters and just does nice things for people all the time with his money. Yeah, no. I'm not saying he shouldn't be doing nice things with his money. I don't think any person should have that much money, especially without working an actual job. But, no. I'm not saying it's bad that he does nice things with his money. I'm just saying that it's kind of fucked up that he has a media career because of it. Like, he doesn't have talent. He's not, like, an interesting public speaker. He doesn't have anything unique to say, but he just does these, like, clickbait videos with, like, everything you fit in the circle, I'll pay for. I give $1 million to a random person. Like, that's not interesting content that doesn't say anything. And it's frustrating that is at the top of like my YouTube algorithm when I've shown no interest in his fucking content. When there's people who are actually making something, like creating, or just like even like providing just a place to talk to people, like fostering a community. Like I don't know. It's cringe to me. There's no point in it. I don't know. It's definitely not for me. It's like some Joe Rogan shit. Like Joe Rogan will just like invite a straight up neo-Nazi onto his podcast, and then they'll start talking about like the Great Replacement or like how like race mixing is white genocide or whatever insane shit, and he just will offer no pushback. He'll just be like, "Yeah, man, that sounds crazy, man." That shit pisses me off. Like, you're giving a platform to someone who literally has nothing to say, and he's using it to just invite fucking neo-Nazis, or at the best reactionaries, to just say whatever the fuck they want, and he offers no pushback. And that's insane to me. And that he has that big of a platform, that people find his show interesting at all. And like Tim Pool. God, Tim Pool is fucking frustrating, dude. He does like the worst journalism ever, but he's one of the most popular pundits in the world. Hello, Acid Elf, what's poppin'? We're hunting for shiny Staryus. It is good to see you. How's it going? It is going alright. I am complaining about internet personalities I don't like while we're hunting for shiny Staryus. Most of it's sponsored money as well, and all those videos are the first of his kind, so there's some respect given to him for inviting and doing the absolute biggest shit possible, but the majority of it is money-based and charity. Yeah. No, again, I'm not saying, like, it's a bad thing that he donates money to these places. Like, these places obviously need money. I think they should be funded adequately by the government, so he doesn't need to donate to them. But what I'm saying is he doesn't do anything. He doesn't make anything new. He just has money and gives it to people and makes videos about that, and that's fucking dumb. Still hunting Staryu? Yep, we are still hunting Staryu. Cleft draws. Should be past 600 encounters by now. Probably well past it. I'll check. But yeah, no shiny yet. We are 615. Okay, not as many as I thought, but we are at 615 encounters. I'm just playing Overwatch right now, waiting 30 minutes to retry the Kanto Elite Four in Pokemon Planet. They keep handing my ass back to me, lol. Yeah. It sucks that there's a cooldown, but I guess you can, like, train for it, right? Like, you can just go fight some wild Pokemon? Or is your shit at level 100 already? Whoa, that's a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the nature of shiny hunting. It is a lot. But I'm not going to call it quits. Staryu's going to be the target of the Chill Vibes and Shiny Hunting stream for a long time. Until I get bored of it. No, I'm going to, until I get one. Until I get a Shiny Staryu, that's how long it's going to last. So in Pokemon Planet, is the Elite Four like level 100, or are they pretty much where they were in like Fire Red, Leaf Green? I'm at 500 plus eggs for my shiny Rockruff eggs. Nice. That's not bad. That is about where you should get it. It's, the rate is, if you have the shiny charm, the rate is 1 in 513. If you don't have the shiny charm, it's 1 in 12 something. 1,200 something. So if you've got the shiny charm, you're about at where you should be getting it. But if not... Y'all can let me know if you're bored of Staryu, and I'll start breeding for something. No shiny charms, so 1 in 684, I believe. No, it's worse than that, because the shiny charm adds 3 rolls. It adds 2 or 3 rolls. It's definitely, the denominator is definitely over 1,000 if you don't have the shiny charm. Are you breeding with Masuda method? I'm trying to get my sister to finish Pokemon Ultra Moon for me. That game is fine, dude. Okay, in defense of that game, I'm replaying it right now, and like I know I complained a lot about how long the story stuff was and how inconsequential it was, but it's okay writing, especially compared to Sword and Shield. And like this time when I'm playing through it, I'm trying to complete the Pokédex because I'm trying to get the shiny charm in that generation, so I can start like breeding for shinies that I want and like hunting for shiny legendaries in the wormhole. And like when the gameplay is padded out in that way and you're not trying to rush through it, the ratio of gameplay to story feels a lot better. And it's not that bad. No, we're close, keep going. Yeah, Masuda. At this point, it's just the time thing. Yeah, okay. No, I feel that. Once you beat that game, though, the Ultra Wormhole stuff is, like, fun as hell. And, like, you don't need to finish that game anymore, because this is the most recent game. And if you want to play competitive, you need to play it on here. If you're having that much trouble with the fucking game, just let me, Oh, I don't have any high-level Pokemon in that game anymore, because I transfer them all to Pokemon Home. I'll get back to you on that. I don't know. The game is fun. I like it alright. It's not that bad. It's moved up in my ranking for sure. It's better than Gen 1, and I would say better than Gen 3 as well. If we're just counting main series games. Obviously, XD, Gale of Darkness, and Colosseum are masterpieces, and they alone make Gen 3 fucking amazing, but if we're just talking main series games, Gen 7 isn't as bad as I give it shit for. Especially when you compare it to this. Oh god, I just want Shiny Staryu. I feel like shit. Holy crap, 5 viewers. Nice. Feel free to drop in the chat. Let me know what's poppin'. Let me know how you're doing, what you're doing, when you're doing, who you're doing, why you're doing. Tell me about your life. We're hunting for Shiny Staryu. Let me know what's popping in your world. Are you shiny hunting something? Are you committing a murder right now? At what point, what gen are we on now? I always forget. It's 8. Yeah, we're on Gen 8, as Clefdraws pointed out. Gen 1 is red, blue, yellow. Gen 2 is gold, silver, crystal. Gen 3 is ruby, sapphire, emerald, fire, and leaf green. Gen 4 is diamond, pearl, platinum, heart, gold, soul, silver. Gen 5, the best one, is black, white, black 2, and white 2. Gen 6 is X, Y, omega ruby, and alpha sapphire. Gen 7 is Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, and Gen 8 is Sword and Shield. And their DLCs. I'm shiny hunting my degree at the moment. Nice. I am too, technically. My classes are just super lax right now. But I really need an email back from my advisor because I need to figure out like how to register for next semester's classes and whether I need to put in a letter or whatever to get an extension for a semester. But yeah, 5 viewers, feel free to hop in the chat and let me know what's popping. Oh, we ran into another Staryu. I really, really want this shiny Staryu by the time this stream is over. If we don't find it, we're going to have to do another shiny Staryu hunting stream. That is going to be brutal. You haven't registered for next semester yet? They do everything so late, I feel like. No, I do everything so late. the thing is, like, I was technically supposed to graduate at the end of the semester, but, like, I changed my major, COVID, I'm lazy, etc. I need an extension to do another semester to finish all of my stuff. Like, it's possible to finish my stuff between just a summer and a semester if they're doing summer classes again. Um, I don't know. We're gonna find out. But if I do, I need to, like, send out a letter to ask for another semester because Berea, like, does so much financial aid stuff and they don't want to just, like, give you another semester. It's weird. But I need an email back from my advisor on how to proceed. I'm hoping I can get in, like, on the phone or Zoom meeting with him. I finally got the Noibat implanted after 15,000 encounters. Jesus Christ. Nice, well done, Alcidelf. Well done. I got a shiny Spearow randomly in Pokemon Planet. That's pretty cool. I'm curious how... Is Pokemon Planet up to Gen 8 now? Like, can you get Gen 8 Pokemon? Because you can only actually go to regions up to Black and White in that game, right? Are the rates the same? Damn, I think so. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we need to switch our lead after this, because Butterfree's out of PP for all of its moves. We'll put Clefable in the front. Is it like an emo MMO? I'm not sure if the Gen 8 Pokies are there. Okay, but it's up to Gen 7? Because I know it has to be up to Gen 6 if Noibat's in there. Yeah, I guess we're just going to be Dazzling Gleaming because the rain is going to make Flamethrower pretty much unusable. I know they're working on Mega Evolutions, but they can't put them in all at once since it'll mess up the economy. It's like Pokemon. Yeah, it's like Pokemon MMO. Up to you, Nova. Okay, that's cool. Oh, okay, cool. That sounds fun. Yeah. I'm not sure if Gen 6 is there, but there are Gen 6 Pokies. Okay. Well, I mean, it couldn't be because Kalos is in 3D, and I'm assuming that this game doesn't have any 3D. Like, environments. Like, it's just 2D, because you can play it, like... Do you play it in browser, or is it downloaded? I like the idea of a Pokemon MMO, but I feel like it's just kind of impractical with the way that the game's been designed for so long. And I do like playing the legit games. I'm really excited for our Pokemon Sword Community Egglock, which will be happening after me and Mike's Pokemon Sword playthrough or Pokemon Shield playthrough is concluded. And if you go to the Discord in the channel Community Eggs, you can drop a Pokemon for us to use, and we are going to be Nuzlocking with all of the Pokemon that are dropped there. You don't have to have the game, you just need to list all of the information about the Pokemon, and I will hack it in and we will use it for the Community Egglock. So, feel free to do that. I've been trying to update the Raw Streams channel. I think this week I'll have it updated. Nice, nice. By the way, Mike, you don't have to do these shiny hunting streams raw. They're not very content packed. I kind of just do them for fun. You can upload like the clips where I find the shiny to the main channel. and that will probably get clicks. Just make it hella clickbaity. I wish Roblox still had Brick Bombs or Project Pokemon. I've never been into Roblox. My younger siblings would die for it. They're super super about it. Okay, hell yeah, lol. And the Three Houses streams are going up raw, lol, and edited on the main. If you want to edit them on the main, that would be sweet. You're welcome to. But yeah, the Three Houses streams should go up raw. So I wanted to talk to you about how we're gonna do the Three Houses streams on the channel, like how they're gonna go up raw or how they're gonna go up edited, because like you could just literally just post the chapters and then funny moments from the in between, like the interacting in the monastery and stuff. But there's like so much dialogue outside. Well, I know I skip all the dialogue, so that's not really important. But like there's auxiliary map battles that are outside of the chapters that I was doing on stream that are like kind of important to the strategy because it involves like leveling up my units, but aren't like main chapters. So I don't know how you want to do that. Like I'll leave that up to your discretion, but I know it's kind of a spider web to sort of do. I can't wait to play Sword and Shield. It'll hopefully be when I get paid next month. I also finally got a laptop, so I'm super happy. That's really awesome. Congrats. When you're able to play Sword and Shield, I'll do some Wi-Fi battles with you if you want. I've got my competitive teams ready. But yeah, make sure Acid Elf, if you want to drop an egg in the Community Eggs channel on Discord for us to use for our Community Egg Lock, it would be greatly appreciated. We're allowing 2 per person. And so far we have 6 eggs, I believe. I have not posted mine. I'm waiting till everybody else posts theirs. Because I haven't decided what I want to include yet. Hell yeah, about the laptop. Yeah, congrats on the laptop. Hopefully you'll be able to play Sword and Shield when you get paid. The DLC is gonna slap too. I'm really excited about that. Alright, I'm oblivious and didn't know about the egg stuff, so I'll do. Awesome. Yeah, and they'll be, the Pokemon will be named after the people who submitted them when I hack them in. So, just drop, whatever info you want, and I will generate the Pokemon, with Autobrock before we do the playthrough. New one shot with Nuzzle. Experiment time. Oh, very cool. Usually 45 minutes to an hour to raw, cut down. 45 minutes to an hour raw, cut down to whatever. I put the best eggs, lol. That's my editing style. Yeah, Clef has put real Pokemon in there. Yeah, I want some people to have fun with it and give us Turd Bomb Pokemon. I'm tempted to put in a Goldeen with no attacking moves and like 0 IVs in any stat. Because I think Goldeen might be the worst Pokemon that's in Sword and Shield. Since so many of them got cut. My girlfriend put in some interesting ones because like Volcarona is a great Pokemon, but it doesn't evolve into Volcarona until level 59. So like we'll just be carrying around a Larvesta until we fight the champion. And Larvesta has pretty terrible base stats. Just Pokemon names, or can I be technical and say IVs and Dashers, etc. XD? Yeah, so we've got, we want you to put everything in there. Moves, IVs, nature, shininess, gender, whatever, sex. So, and there's pinned in the channel are all the eggs that we've accepted, and along with that are like a list of like the stuff that you need to submit. So you can just copy and paste and fill it out like a form, basically. Yeah, there's a template pinned. A template. You just have to pick a different Pokemon than anyone else has picked. Um, Although, like, I'm cool with you doing different forms. So, like, for example, if somebody had already put Ponyta, you can put Galarian Ponyta. Um, and you can pick any Pokemon that can be in Sword and Shield and can be at level 1. So, that includes, like, Pokemon from the DLC, Alola starters, and this is going to be after the next DLC comes out, so you can choose Pokemon that are confirmed for the next DLC as well. You can pick Gible, Dratini, Aeron, um, Beldum, Swablu, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip. Anything that's in the next DLC that can be at level 1. Technically, you can also pick Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina, since they can be level 1, from an event in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. If you want to be real spicy. But also, I'd prefer you didn't do that, because I don't want to just, like, blaze through the game. Give him a Machop with a nature that gives low attack, high special attack, then all special attacking moves. That sounds fucking terrible. I don't want that. That's one of my least favorite Pokemon. Like, even if it would be okay. I'm glad, like, the Pokemon are somehow balanced. Some are like, at least a little balanced. Because, like, you gave us an Intimidator, which is really useful in Nuzlocke, but you also, like, you gave us a Mawile. It's not like it's Incineroar. Like, its stats are pretty mediocre, and its typing's not great. And it doesn't get, like, the insane move pool that Incineroar gets. So, like, I don't know, at least it's, like, somewhat balanced. You already blew your chance, Cleft Draws. Okay, I know, I didn't be mean. I can pick 2, right? Yes, yeah, Acid Elf, you can make 2 Pokemon. Yeah. We're allowing 2 per person. For the community egg lock. I will be off-screen playing until the point where you get to the wild area, and I'll be catching like enough Pokemon to trade for all of them, and then I'll be using Autobrock to generate and trade to myself the team of Pokemon that the community has decided on for us. How about Shuckle and a Banette or something? I don't think Shuppet is in Sword and Shield. I know Shuckle is, but I don't think Shuppet is. You gotta make sure that they're in Sword and Shield before you put them in there. That's the only problem. We don't have a ghost type yet. Yes. The issue though, like, make sure Shuppet, because I do not think Shuppet is in Sword and Shield unless it got confirmed to come back in the next DLC, and I don't think it did. There are some ghost types in Sword and Shield though. Like, you'll be able to do like you can go that can appear at level 1. You can go Ghastly, Duskull, Ghastly, Giratina can be at level 1 through an event in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. A Bug and Ghost are my faves, so I'll be happy throwing a Ghost type. You can throw in another Bug type. Like, we could have a bunch of Bug types on our team. I don't give a shit. Give us a Caterpie. I mean, please don't, because that's terrible, but you can. I don't know shit about Sword and Shield, so I'll research and see what Pokemon are in. It's most of them at this point. It's like 600. There's some notable ones missing, but the gap gets closed more and more with each DLC. I really just wish they'd release an update that lets all the Pokemon back in soon. That would nullify my biggest complaint about this game. We're zing-zapping. Let me see if U-turn one-shots, and if it doesn't, we'll go to the Pokemon Center. Actually, I don't want to check, because if it doesn't, then I'll have to, like, switch into something else, and I don't want to worry about it. Alright, we're flying out to heal our Pokemon. We should be past... I feel like we should be past 700 encounters at this point. Maybe not, though. Maybe like 650 or something. Yay, I got an email back from my advisor with a time to meet. Poggers! Poggers in the chat, I'm not going to drop out of college. Poggers for me getting to register for next semester's classes. Poggers for this meeting fitting conveniently with my schedule. This is more exciting than a shiny Pokemon. I get really nervous about administrative stuff, like signing up for classes and stuff. It just makes me irrationally anxious. I don't know why. Because I could fill out the wrong thing on a form and just get dropped out of college. That shit makes me so anxious. The problem with letting all Pokés in is 3D rendering them all. That probably takes a while. Except that there have been 2 generations before this that have had 3D models, and they haven't even updated almost any of the 3D models from last generation into this game. Most of the 3D models, they use this program to change a couple of the polygons so that they're technically new models, so they can advertise them as new models. It was some real scummy shit. But yeah, there's not even really new models for most of the old Pokemon in this game. And I don't give a shit about that, I just want them back. Honestly, if they just made the next game look like black and white, aesthetically, just animated sprites, that would slap. I would like that. If that meant that they could put all the Pokemon in and, come up with more new ones than they did for this generation, I would have no complaints. But I know I'm in the minority on that. Stevensville Gamers 2 has put a shitload of poggers in the chat for my professor emailing me back. Thank you. The most important thing to happen this stream is I don't have to drop out of college. Very based. Very based. Not at all cringe. We have murked the Staryu. This is good news. Oh yes, and I will be streaming some Fire Emblem Three Houses hopefully tomorrow, but it will be in the mid-afternoon, because my girlfriend works at 11:30 to 6, so that's the time that I'll have to stream, but I'm meeting with my advisor at 10:30 over Zoom, and then I'll need my laptop to charge because of the battery problem before I can go live. So I'll probably go live at 1 or 2 tomorrow with some Fire Emblem Three Houses. I liked looking at the 3D Pokies. Yeah, I like them. They look nice, whatever. I just think, the stylized animated sprites from Black and White just had a lot of personality. They looked nice. I liked them a lot. I think that was a change that should have happened with Gen 4. Gen 4 still using still sprites of Pokemon was pretty cringe. That was when they probably should have moved to animated sprites, but when they finally did in Gen 5, it looked nice. Did Black and White have the first animated sprites? Yeah, Gen 4, the Pokemon would go into a different pose when it was coming out, and then revert to its still pose, and that still pose would be what it was in for the rest of the battle. How is Berea doing the whole work thing? You don't have to. They give you a check at the beginning of the semester, which is basically it's your financial aid and it's a refund for what would have paid for your housing and food for the semester. So I got $3,000 at the beginning of this semester, and then I'm doing my online classes, and then next semester I'll get another $3,000 to pay for the semester, and then yeah. Which is pretty poggers. I do not mind a fat check from my stupid college. I'm kidding. Berea has been handling the coronavirus thing much better than pretty much any other college. I have my criticisms of Berea, and apparently living on campus right now is really terrible with how, opaque student life is being about, people having to move and, penalties for violating COVID stuff and, whatever other stuff. But at least for students off campus, they are handling it excellently compared to other colleges. They shut down quick. They advised students to live off campus, but allowed ones that couldn't to live on campus. Anyone who lived off campus, they gave a fat refund to make sure that they would be relatively financially stable while they're doing their classes. So, I got $3,000 at the beginning of the semester. I'm probably going to get $3,000 next semester. I might pick up a job over break just to have a little cash cushion, but, I don't think I'd have to even. Because, I'm going basically half and half with my girlfriend. She's paying rent and I'm paying for groceries. and household stuff. And I've been fine so far. I didn't get any discount for going online, and I still haven't paid. Holy fuck. Yeah, I mean, that's what most colleges are doing. Yeah, this is like the one area, well, I mean, there are plenty of areas that Berea is better than other colleges. Like, as critical as I am with the college, they're doing a good thing. They're doing a thing every college should have to do, but they're doing a good thing. I don't know. I don't like to praise them because every college should just be doing what they're doing. It should just be what's expected of colleges, but you know, I also think college should be free. Like I've got a little bit more radical ideas about how stuff should be paid for. AAC has handled the in-person incredible. Online is rough. Yeah. Well, I understand like your situation is a little different because you have the shitty lung that makes COVID a lot more dangerous for you. So they sort of have to, like they're sort of only doing online for you, right? Like that's sort of the thing. The arrangement you've come up with, is that correct? Which I mean, it's good that they do that, and they should be doing more. But they don't have the infrastructure to handle it. I mean, I guess neither does Berea. Like my online classes are not being like individually are being handled okay. Like a lot of the professors are older and they're not super good with technology, and like obviously they didn't sign up to teach online, just like we didn't sign up to learn online. So everybody's trying to be super understanding, but like some stuff isn't getting across. Like I'm definitely not getting the quality of education that I would be in person, even though like it's obviously not the professor's fault. No. Oh, okay. So other people are doing online. That's good. I mean, it sucks that they're experiencing as bad quality stuff as you are right now, but it happens. I'm really fucking hungry, dude. We really need this fucking shiny Staryu though. I'm gonna be sauced, tossed, and Rick Ross the boss if we don't get the shiny Staryu on the stream. Also, I think my other professor should have posted the stuff for this class for the week, so I can like write out what I'm doing what day. I'm trying to get all my homework done before Thursday, because Thursday is when the Pokemon DLC comes out, and I want to play it. There's plenty of people going online. It's about 1/3 of the student population online. That I feel requires more attention than it's getting. You know, no, that's absolutely fair. With Berea, I think like 4/5 of the student population is online. Like there were some classes that had to be on campus, and then like international students, some of them couldn't go home because there's a travel ban, and like some students just like live at Berea now, so like that those students are obviously like they needed to be on campus, but then anybody else just stayed home. So I think like 80% of the student body is doing online classes for Berea right now. I don't know. I'm kind of pulling that statistic out of my ass. Like it might be like this is just what I'm seeing based on like social media, but I think most Berea students are online right now. But yeah, no, it absolutely requires more attention. Like if 1/3 of your students are online, 1/3 of your resources need to go toward teaching online. Probably more, honestly, if you don't already have the infrastructure in place and you're trying to develop it. Because like some colleges already taught online classes, so they just needed to move most of the classes to online. But some schools like mine didn't do that before. So it was kind of a struggle to get all of the curriculum moved to that. Like the class that we had to finish online was like a struggle. I have a funny story about one of those. Okay, so the semester that we got sent home for COVID, I was doing a service project with the health department. It was for my family resources class, a community resources class. And we were doing a project for the health department. We were sort of updating their suicide prevention curriculum, right? So think of those like tapes on VHS that you had to watch in middle school about like suicide and how to stop people from committing suicide and the warning signs of suicide. And they're just like super outdated, right? So we were in charge of putting together a directory of suicide prevention resources for people to have access to, or mental health resources in general, and B, the sub-project that I was heading was updating their curriculum. So it was like easily accessible videos that taught about specifically mental health and suicide awareness as it relates to social media. So like telling the difference between a couple of posts, like where one is joking and someone who's coping, and one of them is genuinely dangerous and you should like step in and try to do something for them, like an actual suicide post, basically. And so as part of it, we had started on like some people had been supposed to like find actors and secure equipment and stuff. Some people had been trying to write scripts. My job, part of it, was designing like images that we could use of like that were supposed to be screenshots of like texts and social media posts that demonstrated intent to commit suicide. So like one of them was like a text where somebody was offering their friend their Xbox, like, I don't really play it anymore, I'm too sad, I don't want it, you can have it, which is a warning sign of suicide. And one of them was like a post on Twitter about how, like, oh, I'm gonna blow my brains out, I know where my dad's gun is, you can't stop me, like that kind of shit. And like a couple posts like that. And I thought when COVID happened and we got sent home that we would just have scrapped the project. But my professor was like, all right, so for your grade, I'm going to give you like a 90, 100%. You just need to give the person who you're working with, you need to send them the progress that you have on the project so far. And I was like, I really don't think we should do that because no one else in my subgroup had really done anything yet. Like, I'm sure they had other classes or whatever, I'm not trying to shit on them, but none of them had like put in their contribution to the project yet. And so basically all that we had to turn in was a Google Doc with a bunch of images I made that were just tweets about blowing my brains out. And I emailed them to the director of the health department because I wanted my grade, but I just never got a fucking email back. And that's all that I turned in for that project. And that is how my the semester we got sent home in the middle of, that is how that one ended. That class. And I mean, I got my 100, but it felt weird turning that in. Felt very strange. Oof. Yikes. Yikes indeed, Mike. Yikes from Mike's. How did this get likes? Yeah, I think at noon, in about a half an hour, we're going to call it quits, and we'll come back to Stardew Shiny Hunting on a later stream. I'm very frustrated with this. It is annoying. I feel like we should have gotten a Stardew by now. How many encounters are we at? Did I check recently? We're definitely past 700. Nope, 674. Man, the encounters feel like they're coming slower today. I don't know. Maybe I'm more impatient today. Alright, cool, but we'll get it in the next half hour. That is the attitude that I want to have right now. That is how I want to think about this. We will get it within the next hour. Manifesting positive outcomes. When you think about it, it's what's gonna... No! Fuck, okay, we broke the chain because I was reading chat. There's a fucking Kingler. Fucking Adolf Kingler. Get out of here. Fuck you. I hope that doesn't break the chain. I don't actually remember. But if it does, 25 more Staryus before we're at maximum rate. I hate myself. Why do you two? I'm getting butt mad. Baby rage. Yeah. Fucking Stone Edge it, you little jabroni. Wow, we fucking missed. So we have to get anything 25? we have to get back up to 25 star use in a row because I accidentally encountered a kingler. It doesn't take too long, and we still have a higher rate than normal. We just don't have the maximum rate until we're at 25 star use in a row. Because what it counts is both lifetime encounters of Staryu, and where the rate caps at 500, and encounters in a row with Staryu, where the rate caps at 25. So you have the maximum rate when you've encountered 500 Staryus, encountered and knocked out 500 Staryus over the course of your gameplay, and when you've encountered and knocked out 25 Staryus in a row. So we fulfilled the first condition. That will always be true because we've surpassed 500 encounters with Staryu. But the other condition, the 25 in a row, we have to work our way back up to because I ran into a kingler on accident. It ain't that bad, but it certainly is annoying. Oh, no shit. Okay, yeah, well, we ran into another kingler. You fucker, get out of here. Nobody likes you. Come on. I don't know what that emote is. Is that Bowser? That's weird. But yes, I definitely do not want any more kingler encounters, please. Dear, it's 4 p.m. Time for your fucking kingler to break your chain. No, it's okay. We're manifesting positive thoughts. We're gonna get a shiny Staryu by the end of the stream. We're gonna see that sweet silver glow fill our screen. I'm gonna argue with chat over whether to evolve it or not before I put it in my my box for safekeeping. My box of shinies. But yeah, we gotta get that rate back up. We gotta get that shiny rate back up. Please. It's from the XD jump at the end of the Mario Odyssey speedrun. I don't know that one. I'm not familiar with the Mario Odyssey speedrun. Is that Small Ant? Does Small Ant have that record right now? Yeah, he does, and that's his emote. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I remember you. You subscribed to Small Ant. I tried to subscribe to a Twitch guy that I like recently. Yon Pokemon Challenges. But apparently you need like an actual credit card or whatever. Because I tried to sign up with a prepaid debit card and it wouldn't let me. But that's all that I have because I'm a fucking deep. So that was unfortunate. But you know, it's whatever. It's a jump that saves like 0.3 seconds, and if you mess up, you're off world record time by like 5 seconds because it's a death. Oh, okay. It seems like one you'd have to make as a speedrunner then. I love the movement in that game. Like, I don't like speedruns, but I love the fucking movement tech in that game. The way that the jumping works with the, like, long jump, throw cappy, dive into cappy, throw cappy, dive, like the kind of combos with the jumping. It's fucking great. Yeah, it's a recurring thing, so they need a real form of payment. I don't know why they couldn't just, like, cancel it, though, if I'm out of funds for some reason. Like, I mean, I can't subscribe now, so it feels like either they're going to get my money for 1 or 2 months until it, like, runs out or whatever, or they're not going to get my money at all, so I don't know why they would reject that. When they could just cancel it. Like, it seems stupid to me on their end and my end, like... Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I love the movement in that game. Feels fucking great. I have a lot of complaints about Mario Odyssey, but I do really love the jumping tech in that game, and the move set that it gives Mario is really like there's a lot of freedom to it. It is unfortunate that there's not so much platforming in that game as there is like finding shit around the environment. Like half of the stars are just from fucking like fixing Toad's dryer or whatever. That's not true. That's not a thing you actually do in that game. But like, half the moons in that game are just from like petty tasks, like finding a thing and bringing it somewhere. I found that the most fun that I had in those games was in the pipes that you go down, and it takes you into a platforming challenge that feels like a classic like 3D Mario game. As opposed to most of the moons in the game, which are like go to a certain spot and ground pound on it, which was not fun. Those are not fun. That's not even really gameplay. It just feels like padding. But the platforming segments of that game are done really well, especially the ones that involve some kind of cool enemy you can possess with your hat. Those are really cool. And the boss fights in that game are really fun. Like, it's a good game. It's just not even on par with, like, Mario Galaxy. Honestly, hot take, I enjoyed 3D Land and 3D World more than Odyssey. Even though they were just, like, course clear Marios instead of, like, Collectathon Marios. Like, the platforming was fun. It was good platforming. That's what Mario needs to be. It doesn't need to be anything else. I don't need to litigate Toad's divorce. That's not fun gameplay to me. Well, he has minimum capture world records, so it's all platforming and using the jumping stuff. That's cool, I guess. I'm not saying that, sure, that's a fun, speedrun way to play the game, but the game should be designed in a way that all the moons are fun to get. Not, speedrunning, ignoring the moons that aren't fun, now the game is fun. The game should just be fun. Yeah, no, I get it. I just, I disagree with that making the game more fun. I don't think that's an argument in the game's favor. I don't enjoy I enjoy fun. I come to Mario for fun platforming. I don't want to arbitrate Funky Kong's custody hearing for his bastard child. That's not fun gameplay. That doesn't happen in Mario Odyssey. That honestly would probably be more fun than half the moons in Mario Odyssey. I have my complaints about it, but it's a fine game. I've spent plenty of time on it, and I like it enough to own it. I feel happy with purchasing it. The purple coins were fun to find too. There's plenty of good stuff about that game. It's just not my favorite 3D Mario by a long shot. It can't compare to Galaxy, or even 3D Land or 3D World. Both solid games that get too much hate, in my book. I'm no Mario connoisseur. I've never actually got the opportunity to play Galaxy 2. and I've never technically finished Sunshine. So, like, I mean, I don't know. You could hurl shit at me about my experience with that series, but I don't know. I've got my opinions, and that's a fact. Really fucking excited for Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which comes out on the 30th. I've got so many games coming up. Like, I'm gonna need to finish most of my homework like today and tomorrow, and I guess Wednesday, because my like coming up, the DLC comes out on the 22nd for Pokemon, which I will be all over until I've completed all of the content. And then Pikmin 3 Deluxe comes out on the 30th, which is going to be awkward because my grandmother's coming to visit on the 31st. So I won't be able to play that as much right when it comes out. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play it on my own time, Pikmin, on Ultra Spicy difficulty, and I'm going to stream it as well. I'll do No Deaths Ultra Spicy on stream, I guess. But I am also on my own time, like I want to hunt all the achievements on my main file. So I think the other playthrough is, well, I could do that on my main file, I guess, or I could do it on like the stream file. I don't know, I'll decide when it comes out. But I want to get double platinum on all the mission mode courses, but I probably won't be doing those on stream, like unless people really want to see it. But yeah. Well, she's gonna have to wait. Yeah. No, I haven't seen my grandmother's like one of my favorite people in the world, and I haven't seen her since like a month before the pandemic happened. So that is top priority. I'm very glad I'll be able to see her again. No, I'm very excited for that. That's the thing that's most exciting that coming up is seeing Avi. In all honesty. God, I want the shiny Staryu so fucking bad. Please just show up. The grandma? Yeah, Avi. You've met Avi. Avi loves you. The one that invited you to come up and stay at their house without me. Yeah, Avi. I have three grandmothers. They're all pretty chill. As grandmothers tend to be. I haven't lost any grandparents yet. I shouldn't say that because, like, knock on wood or whatever. Like, I don't want to jinx it. But I have all 6 of my grandparents still. I have 2 more grandparents than most people have because I have a deadbeat dad of whom I am the bastard child. Just kidding. Love him. He's awesome. But so I have grandparents. I reconnected with him when I was 16. So I have those grandparents. I have the grandparents on my stepdad's side and my mom's side. So I've got bonus grandparents. I got grandparents to go around. Yeah. So yeah, my grandma's visiting on the 31st, so on Halloween, for a spooky visit. So I will not be doing any streaming. That's on a Sunday, I think. No, it's on a Saturday. I will be able to stream that morning. Me and Mike are going to stream on the morning of Halloween, I think. Or no, you're going camping. Streams are canceled for that weekend because my grandma's visiting and Mike is camping. But like, we've got one more Saturday morning stream before that, and we won't be able to finish Shield on that stream, but we'll probably get pretty dang close. I think we'll definitely be able to take on the last 2 gyms in that time. Nice. I'll be out of town that weekend, yeah. But we'll definitely be able to take out the last 2 gyms this coming weekend on the stream. And then, I'm not sure what we'll do after that. Like we'll have another stream. The first stream of November will be us finishing Shield, and then after that we'll be doing the community egg lock while I'm on break. We'll be starting up the community egg lock then. So that's something to look forward to for fans. Are we that far? Yeah. I mean, we've been averaging 2 gyms a stream, except for like the last one that had to get cut short. We only did 1 gym and then caught Cramorant. But like the last 2 gyms don't have too much stuff between them. But then there's the whole end game thing, which like it's the little tournament, but like there's stuff that happens between each round. There's like the culmination of the sort of evil plot, which takes honestly like half of the time is going to be beating Macrocosmos. So that's where most of the stuff comes from. That's where most of the time comes from toward the end of the game. So hopefully we'll be able to do it in just 2 more streams, because I'm assuming like we're gonna play until the point where you catch the legendary dog. I know my girlfriend needs the legendary dog for her living dex because she has a sword, but yeah, we're gonna get to the point where you catch the legendary dog, which is after the champion and like a little bit of post game story, unless you just want to beat the champion and then start the community egg lock, which fair, and then I can do that. I can do the dog on my own time. That's basically a second gym getting Cramorant. That's not true. We literally just had to bike over to where it was and catch it. As soon as we got the bike upgrade, we didn't even make our way all the way to the next gym. Omega lol at that's basically a second gym getting Cramorant. Fuck off. But yeah, once the stream hits 2 hours, we're gonna shut it off. I really hope, like, we got like 15 minutes left to get that shiny motherfucking Staryu. I want it bad. Oops. It's a Staryu. We're gonna kill it. It's not shiny. It's hard to catch God. True. Yeah, but thankfully we'll get to play with God in our playthrough and in the community egg lock, unless we get it killed really early. You did put a shiny Cramorant. What was the other Pokemon you submitted for the community egg lock? Have you just submitted Cramorant? Because next when the next wave of DLC comes out, which is when we'll be doing the community egg lock, the Hoenn starters and a lot of like old pseudo legendaries will be in the game. Like I know Sceptile's literally your favorite Pokemon, so God, this Joy-Con is like bugging out. I know Sceptile's like literally your favorite Pokemon. Please don't get him killed. Like we're gonna try not to. We're gonna be strategizing really hard because it's a hardcore Nuzlocke, but we're probably gonna take some L's. Just Cranboy? Okay. Well, you get to put in one more. So when the next wave of DLC comes out, you can put in your literal favorite Pokemon. You can put in a Sceptile. Well, it would be a Trico to start with. And then we'd have a pretty poggers team for the second gym, because my girlfriend put in a Cottony, which, you know, is a little bit more of a setup Pokemon, you know, with the Spore and Stun Spore and whatnot, but it's still going to be really helpful, especially toward the beginning of the game. Yes, Hoenn Pokies. Okay, yeah. You can put a Trico in if you want, because it will be in the next DLC. So we can roll with a Trico in the community egg lock. That is on the table. Alright, we have 10 minutes left on the stream. Can we get a shiny Staryu in the last 10 minutes? Paul agrees in the chat if we can get a shiny Staryu in the last 10 minutes. Cramboy, Trico, and Shiny Charmander, what else do we need? Well, we can start planning out the run with what we have right now. Volcarona will be really useful for the champion, but it won't really do anything until then. Like, it'll be serviceable in the fight against the Grass Gym later. But beyond that, its stats are too bad to do anything until it evolves, and it evolves at level 59. So that Larvesta will be not boxed, but we'll train it alongside until the champion fight, basically. And, like, the Charmander, like, that'll be pretty good throughout. Cramorant, I think there's a case for in literally all three of the first gyms, because you gave it Roost, which is a really sick combination with Gulp Missile. Like, it doesn't matter how little damage you're doing with Surf, if you're literally alternating between Surf to get something with Gulp Missile and Roost to heal yourself, you'll pretty much never die unless they can do more than a quarter of your health with a single hit. We could try to give it a Leftovers and make it even bulkier. We're gonna go for like a bulky Cramorant. That's gonna be the idea. I think that'll be like what we're shooting for, so we can sort of like cheese them out by spamming Roost. So Cramorant will be useful, especially in the early game. And it'll really carry us in the Fire Gym. Hey, what's up, Doc? Glad you're back. We've got about 10 minutes left, 8 minutes left now to find a shiny Staryu before I shut the stream off. And I have to go do other things. Mike is talking about adding a Trico to the community egg lock. You're welcome to add one more, I believe, because you've only added a Charmander, so you can put one more Pokemon in. The Cottony, I think, like, it'll definitely be useful in the Water Gym. It's got Infiltrator, which is not as useful as Prankster for setups, but it's relatively bulky, and it can get Tailwind, which can be helpful for setting up in, like, a long fight, like the later gym leaders tend to be. So it might be pretty useful in the Dark Gym. But I think what's going to carry us in the Rock Gym. But I think probably he will be pretty tanky. Like that's the way that it works best with Gulp Missile, because you have to take hits in order for Gulp Missile to trigger. So you want to build him in a way that he can take some hits. Yeah, the Rock Gym, we need a strong water hitter, and we've got Cramorant for that, so, I'm not super worried about it. I don't know what I'm going to add to the team. I know we got Heat Rotom from Cleft Draws. He put Heat Rotom in. He also put, like, against physical characters, Mawile is going to be super helpful because of Intimidate, but, he put Heat Rotom in as well, and the question is, do we use Heat Rotom against Nessa? Because it'll have stab super effective moves, including like a free pivot off of Volt Switch. I don't remember if he gave it Volt Switch or not. But like it'll have a stab super effective move, but it'll also be weak to Nessa's type. She's a water trainer, and it's fire and electric, so it'll take super effective damage from her Pokemon. Actually from both of Dreadnaught's stabs, so that'll be definitely a weakness of it. But if we have a strong grass-type attacker, which, like, Cottony could fill that role, it'd be a little sus because its attacking stats aren't very high. But if we have a strong grass-type attacker, that's what we'll do against the Dreadnought. I'm assuming we're not going to be Dynamaxing. We're going to be restricting ourselves from Dynamaxing for that playthrough. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but I'm assuming we'll go with that since it's a hardcore Nuzlocke, and Dynamaxing seems to kind of break stuff a little bit. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we Dynamax? Just as a restriction. If that's what you're saying, why wouldn't we? Oh, that's an issue. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like what weaknesses our team has that need to be compensated for. The Fairy Gym would honestly be pretty hard because I can't think of anything on our team that gets good poison coverage. Like, we've got Mawile, which is going to have decent steel stab moves, but at that point in the game, its stats are really bad for, like, where we would be at that point in the game. So, like, I honestly might try to pick a strong, like, thing with poison-type stab. Like, I might put a Zubat in to evolve into Crobat and try to kill with, like, Cross Poison or Venoshock or whatever against the Fairy Gym Leader. If you think we should Dino, then cool. We can choose whether or not we restrict Dynamax. We can wait on that. But, yeah. Like, I honestly feel like the Fairy Gym is going to be one of the hardest ones for us. And also the fighting... Oh, we've got Cramorant for the fighting gym. Never mind. Cramorant will sweep the fighting gym for us. I was saying that stuff about the super effective stuff. Yeah, there will be some issues with our coverage, our type coverage. A strong grass type attacker would be helpful, but there might be bigger weaknesses in our team we need to account for. The Fairy Gym, I know, is like one of the most challenging gyms in the game, and we don't really have a good stab move for it. Like, the closest thing we have is Mawile, which has like one super effective stab, and there aren't a lot of good steel attacking moves. So, like, we might need something good with a poison type move or another steel move. Like, I could put Aeron on there, I guess. So we could have, because it would be a Layeron by the time we get to Opal's gym. See how this is fun to strategize about? Maya, quit chewing on yourself. Bad girl. No. Sorry, the dog came in here and she's biting on herself. I don't want her to chew another hole in her skin. She looks like a zombie. And some patches. She's got zombie patches. 3 more minutes to find a shiny Staryu. Come on. Come to Papa. I love Aeron. Yeah, I mean, you could add Aeron, but I figured you'd want to add Trico, because he's going to be back in the game. And that's valid. I just don't know what the best poison-type attacker, like, we could do Krogunk, we could do Zubat. I don't want to make a whole Pokemon that's just for beating the Fairy Gym, though. Because I feel like that's kind of... Like, I guess it's kind of... Like, it's a Pokemon as a whole is a resource, and it should serve, like, a purpose for more than just one of the battles in the game. You know what I mean? Also, like, most of the hard stuff later in the game is Steel types. Like, the Macrocosmos characters, like, their theme is Steel types. So, like, we've got Charizard, yeah, but we should probably have a little... Oh, we got Rotopi, too, or we're covered for that part of the game. Never mind. Trico would be the strong grass you were talking about, though. Yeah, like, it would really cover us during the water gym, like, especially her ace Pokemon Dreadnought, because it's quad weak to grass, and it would help us during parts of the rock gym, because, like, obviously the rock gym, his ace Pokemon is rock and fire. So Trico's not advisable there, but yeah. Yeah, it would be really helpful against the water gym. Also, we do get to decide what one of Hop's team members is by picking what's technically our actual starter. So, like, if we pick, like, I'm assuming we'll want him to have Grookey. So we will, you know, we'll pick Scorbunny. Although then the champion will have a water type, which is a little bit sus. Dockeneer says, hey, I'm back. What's up, Dockeneer? Good to see you. Steven's Gamer says, water and rock. True. Yeah, what's up, Dockeneer? We were just strategizing about how we should best tackle this community egg lock with the team that we've been given so far. Um, and what Pokemon we might want to add to fill in the gaps. It's looking like Aeron or a strong poison type would probably be best because the fairy type gym leader is going to be really difficult. Wouldn't we want the champ to have Grookey? I mean, the champion is the hardest battle, but as you know, Hop is the most frequent battle. So, if we let him have a water type, or if we let him have a fire type, that's kind of hard for us to answer. Wait, if we take Sobble, then Hop has a fire type, and the champion oh yeah. No, we should take Sobble, because Hop having a fire type is good for us because we have Cramorant. No, never mind. Yeah, we take Sobble. Because with the team that we've been given from the community egg lock, Sobble is definitely advisable over, never mind. Oh, what is up, Gaben00? I am terribly sorry. We are about to end the stream because we just hit 2 hours and I have other stuff I have to do today. We unfortunately were unable to find a shiny Staryu. Let's hop into one more battle. Okay, not shiny. Alright. So that is I didn't save. I should probably save. That is going to be the end of the stream very soon. The Cranboy will carry us. I certainly hope so. I mean, I know there's several gyms that it'll carry us through, but I don't know about what else it will be able to carry us through. Roost being on there will definitely be a godsend. In a hardcore Nuzlocke where you can't use items in battle, Pokemon having moves that can heal themselves is really fucking helpful. So Roost being on the Cramorant. You can join us tomorrow though for some if you hit that follow button, you can join us tomorrow for some Fire Emblem Three Houses, or later for more Pokemon. I mostly do Pokemon. I'm kind of mostly a Pokemon streamer now. But yeah, that concludes the Pokemon stream for the day, the shiny hunting. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will be going to do other things that I have to do today, like homework. Y'all have a wonderful day. You are loved. I hope everything goes well for you. Trans rights are human rights. I will see you next stream.